Okay. Go ahead now.
All right. So how are you doing today?
Good.
Have you got what you? Or yeah, I guess you haven't gotten Christmas presents yet. Are those some of your Christmas presents right there?
And my brother.
Ah, but don't you wish they were all yours then? So, what's one of your favorite Christmas stories that your mom's read to you or told you before?
The one that it has the birds in it.
Oh, it had birds. What type of birds?
I don't know.
Well, this story is going to be a little different than the birds. It's actually about a place where I come from. It's a place called Atlanta. Have you been to Atlanta before? Yes, you have?
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place. That's where I grew up. And there was a story of a little boy named Kwanzi. Have you ever heard of a Kwanzi before? No. A Kwanzi is a mythical creature that was created eons and eons and eons ago. But he resides in the city where I grew up called Atlanta. Now, this creature sort of works hand in hand with Santa Claus every Christmas day. It's really cool because Santa has the elves that are up there working on the toys. But have you ever wondered exactly how Santa knows if you've been good or bad? Have you ever wondered that before?
No.
Well, it's a good time to start thinking about how does Santa know? So when it's, Easter and you're maybe upset because you didn't get chocolate and you always wonder, I just want some chocolate. Well, this Kwanzi is actually the one watching you to see how you were being throughout the year, and he reports back to Santa Claus. So the story of how he actually started working with Santa Claus happens in Atlanta when he was a bad little boy. He was horrible. He was despicable. But his mom thought, how can I get Kwanzi to be a better child? I don't know. I'm confused. Well, then you know what she did? She wrote to Santa Claus. She wrote a letter. Actually, I think she sent a tweet out. You know what a tweet is? You know what a Twitter is? It's all social networking, computers. It's really complicated and crazy. But for storytelling purposes, she sent a letter on a pigeon to Santa Claus. Sort of like in Harry Potter. And she sent the letter up there to Santa Claus. And then Santa Claus responded and said, you know what? Give him a little test. And if he fails or if he passes the test, then I'll let him come work for me. So the test was that he had to get, or his mom was supposed to buy him presents, okay? So she bought him 5 presents. And so then all of his friends came over that didn't get presents for Christmas, okay? So the test was, would he give up one of his presents to his friends? Was he going to be a good boy and share? Do you think Kwanzi shared?
Yes.
Oh, you have good faith in humanity. No, he didn't share. He didn't. He kept all the toys for himself, and his mother was very disappointed. But on the other hand, he was going to go work for Santa Claus. So Santa Claus came down actually on New Year's. Because after that, Christmas, Santa's delivered all the presents, everything's done with. So he came down to Atlanta on his sleigh, had to fight traffic on 285. And he came down and he sat Kwanzi down just like this. And he said, Kwanzi, are you ready for your life to entirely change? And what do you think Kwanzi said?
Yes.
That's correct. And you know what? They got back on the sleigh, they fought traffic, and they went all the way back up to the North Pole to where he used to work with Santa. And so now, throughout the year, when you're being bad, you'll see little Kwanzi poke his head out beside the couch. And you know what he does? He sends a letter back to Santa when you're being bad. Does that sound crazy? No. Did you know Kwanzi existed?
No.
No, well now you do. Well, thank you so much for listening to my story.
Welcome.
What's one thing you want for Christmas?
Baby alive.
I have have no clue what that is, but it sounds exciting. Well, I will send the request in to Santa and hope you get it, okay?
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.